So let's get into the Fast and Furious. It's 25th anniversary was crazy. 25 years. We got, oh my God, 10 installments and one spin-off. Oh my God, crazy. I mean, the Fast and Furious, directed by Rob Cohen, starring Vin Diesel, late great Paul Walker, jo- uh, was it Brewster? Well, Michelle Rodriguez, Jordan Brewster, and many others is in the film. Of course, Fast and Furious started what could become the biggest action film franchise in movie history. Directed by Rob Cohen, as I said before, the film combines the street racing culture, undercover police drama, and the themes of loyalty and family. Now, the story follows Brian O'Connor, a undercover police officer investigating a series of truck hijackings. As he infiltrates the world of street racing, he develops a close bond with a racer and a spectacle criminal Dominic Toretto, forcing him to choose between duty and friendship. Okay, what works about this first installment of the Fast and the Furious? Well, the heart of the film is the relationship between Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Their chemistry gives the emotional weight to the story and establishes the foundation for the entire franchise. I have to say, I mean, Brian and Don's relationship feels genuine and making the film more just a collection of racing scenes. The memorable car culture is really spectacular. I mean, this did dive into the street culture, the street racing culture. This is why I like make my dad like this film franchise. They depict it very well, actually. Very like really true. I mean, from modifying imports to street races, garage culture. I mean, the film introduced many audience like myself to a world where I never seen this before. I mean, I saw this from my dad's eyes. I mean, he was that kind of person. He was into cars, and yeah, I can see why. Yeah, so this movie does a really good job with the car culture, and from my late great dad, I think this is a plus. Now another big one, Vin Diesel started making performance. I mean, as Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel brings the charismatic intensity and the sense of leadership that's intimately makes him the center of attention whenever he appears on screen. His portrayal helped transform Dom into one of the most iconic action heroes of the 21st century. Then, of course, the exciting race sequence or spectacular still holds up in 25 years. I mean, the street race remains entertaining and energetic, while the special effects may look, modest by today's standards. Very, CGI kind of levels, especially when we go through the engine every time they boost the throttle. But the practical stunt work and the emphasis on real cars does gives the action a authenticity that many fans still appreciate. To this day. The best scenes, I'll definitely say Brian's first street race is good. Dom's introduction at Toretto's market, the race wars competition is really good. Dom's explanation of the quarter mile philosophy is like wow. And then of course the final race between Brian and Dom is really good. The train crossing complex, still iconic and really sets up the world of fast history. The ending perfectly captures the themes of loyalty, respect, and personal choice. And speaking of themes, I mean, despite its reputation as a racing movie, the film shockingly is about family and relationship. I mean, friendship. Like it talks about the family and belonging, the friendship and loyalty, the identity and trust, living the life on your own terms. The conflict between duty and professional relationships. These things could become the main centerpiece of the franchise's future success. I mean, the word family is like so anonymous for this franchise. It starts from this movie, which is crazy. Um, Now, any nitpicks for the first installment? Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, look, there's no secret. I mean, it's the plot is nothing new. It really assembles another undercover uh pop film like Point Break, especially his structure and then just the way Brian is more like kind of Reed's character, and then Dominic is very much the Patrick Swayze's version of the character of the robbers. Like it's so much like a comic copy of Point Break, but moving the surfing, it's about the cars, and then some of the characters that we have here, not the main ones like Brian's sister or um Michelle Rodriguez character, like to, some of the other characters that are supporting, are doesn't receive the character development like those guys do, especially later on in the sequels and all that. And then, of course, I mean, it's early 2000 film. The dialogue is not, you know, it feels dated, and of course the early 2000 visual effects is still like feels dated today. And but have ever DC shows do little to diminish the film's overall entertainment value? I mean, it's been a while. I've seen the first one, but I saw the first one so many times. But my family, and so it still holds up. And yeah, I mean, the movie launched a franchise that will grow into a global phenomenon. I mean, it just leads into the films just like Fast, yeah, Tokyo Drift, Fast and Five, and Fast and the Furious Seven. I mean, Furious Seven. Yeah, while the later entries, focus on increasingly massive action set piece. Like this franchise is similar to like Mission Possible. It starts really small, and then all of a sudden, like it goes into more spectacle and massive action set pieces. As always, the ritual remains unique because it's a smaller scale, and the focus is different from the other entries. I mean, with this one, it's smaller scale and the focus on street racing culture. And the final verdict, I gotta say, Fast Features is a successful movie. It succeeds because it has balanced the action, the cars, culture, and the character relations very well. I mean, the racing is still exciting, the cast is likable, the friendship between Brian and Dom gives the story a lasting emotional resonance. So for the rating here, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Still a solid entry of the new franchise that still continues today. I mean, favorite elements is the Paul Walker and Vin Diesel chemistry, the street racing atmosphere is really great. The focus on the car culture is really phenomenal. And then, of course, I mean, I can't really have saying this favorite elements, but Dominic Toretto's memorable philosophy on life and cars is still great. And the endings, the emotional endings, is still good to this day after 25 years. Yeah. So for many fans, the original Fast and Furious remains one of the franchise best entries. I can't agree with that because it feels grounded, personal, and focused on the characters who become the heart of the worldwide phenomena franchise. And that, I want to leave it to it. So thank you everyone for joining me to review of the Fast and Furious 25th anniversary review. Happy 25th anniversary, the first entry of the Fast and Furious. So